change automatically because I dropped Amy off last night. She came over for a little bit and she got out of the car and she goes, I can't believe it's so late. Da, da, da. I thought it was much earlier. And I said, well, no one changed the time in the car yet. So it is much earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, like your stove doesn't, at least my stove doesn't change automatically, or my microwave.
I'm very thankful that the phone does.
My phone, my watch took care of itself. Yeah, it was
Like,
great.
Okay. Welcome, Phyllis. Welcome, Trish.
Hello.
I am a big fan of today doing a little bit of sharing some winter products.
Mm-hmm.
I figured some people might want to see that. So
yeah.
All right. We have the Clinical Solutions Barrier Restore. What's the word after it?
311.
Thank you. Oh, it's like the 411, only it's the 311.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys, this is pretty great. And I didn't start using it right away, but I do feel an improvement already.
Nice.
It's true. This is meant to go, Trish, correct me if I'm wrong. This is before moisturizer.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's like get your serums and stuff, and then this.
You do your serum, like if you're doing the nighttime recovery one, do that one first. Let it soak in a little bit, and then your moisturizer.
Okay.
I've been using it since we got it in our buzz kit, so I think it's been about a month.
Yeah.
And I redid my skin analyzer. And my wrinkle line was much lower.
Yes.
Yay.
And it really has affected my skin positively. I need to read up on it though, because I don't remember all the benefits. I just know I like the benefit I'm seeing.
And the retail on it's great. It's only $46.
Yeah.
And it's it can stand alone. It is literally good for all skin types and ranges from miracle setup through repair. Yeah, it's good stuff. So that's your biggest new product info. But wait, there's a new waterproof. It's our Great Heights waterproof strength. And so same price point, $18. And it's a straight brush, as you can see there on the screen.
No, we're not seeing that on the screen.
We're just seeing winter products.
I don't think
you hit play, Dan, or something.
Hold on.
Because we can see everything. We shouldn't see any of that.
No, you should not. Hold, please. Danny got excited.
I know. The thing I was forgetting last time was to up in the top where you have to hit something, a few columns over. About play, something.
All right, hold on. We're just going to try this again.
Okay, there it is.
Now you're seeing everything, right?
Well, seeing the mascara.
You're seeing mascara. Are you seeing gigantic mascara now?
Yes.
No?
Well, you still got like the stuff on the side that we shouldn't be seeing.
Okay, yeah, you shouldn't be seeing that. Okay, hold on. Play.
Did you bring it up first in the Dropbox and then add it? I mean, after you downloaded it?
All right, hold on. I love screen sharing. I love screen sharing.
There you go.
There it is. All right. There we go. Okay, so there's
big mascara.
So now let's go back over here to this one. This one is the one that's the Clinical Solutions Barrier Restore 311. And it's going to be awesome sauce. It's great. The end. Okay, we talked about that already. Now you've got your waterproof strength, next level length. And so it's your Great Heights waterproof mascara. It's got a straight brush on it. It's the top there. So you've still got all these other fabulous products that we love. We've got the waterproof now, which I've been wearing since we got it. And I will tell you, I like it. Yeah. I usually am a fan of doing waterproof just as a coat on top of whatever I've got going on. Yeah. But at 3 coats, you're going to have longer looking lashes, just like you do on the Great Heights, but the brush is different. and different formula. You know, you got the Great Heights formula. Then you've got your lash intensity that's still there. Lash Love, Panorama, Ultimate, and now I believe they're all the same price. Okay, they're all 18. That's an easy one to remember, huh?
Sure is.
All right, check it out. It's the new eyeshadow stick. This is part of the regular line. So what I love about this, you guys, is it's showing you what Chroma Fusion colors would pair well with these 5 colors. So this is one that if you once you'll be able to download it, I think on the 10th, or you take a screenshot right now. You've got Radiant Bronze, goes great with Shiny Penny, Hazelnut, or Biscotti. Pink Prisms, which I actually have both of those 2 colors on today.
Which one? Pink Prism and what?
Pink Prism and the Radiant Bronze.
Okay.
Oh,
I got 2 on 2.
And I've got, and then the Pink Prisms goes great with Merlot, Dusty Rose, and Rose Gold. Then you've got the Midnight Galaxy, and that one looks great with Smoky Quartz, Moonstone, and Cinnabar. That's kind of a fun one.
Yeah.
Then you've got the Golden Shimmer.
I have that one on my whole lid today, like this all part of my lid.
Oh,
And
golden
this is
sunrise.
Neutral daytime look, I think, too, Trish, because it pairs well with Gold Status,
Yes.
Candlelight, and Crystalline. And then you have the Copper Nova with Espresso, Blossom, and Sunlit Rose. And these tools, you guys, in all seriousness, the all over eyeshadow brush is great. The cream brush I have not actually used with this. I've actually used the smudger brush and the blending brush. How I get all of it put together. I've got the dark purple from the Cool palette for holiday. That's my contour color today. But the other 2 colors are the sticks.
And
Nice.
these stay. Once they dry, they're not going anywhere.
They sure do. And then you've also got a limited edition Mary Kay waterproof eyeliner in copper, which I think we had last year as well.
I somehow missed that, Dan.
I missed that too, but holy coly, I just looked at it right here.
I
But
didn't even see that before.
There it is. Totally missed that. Okay.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
edition. And then you have the enhanced holiday gifting with a special offer. When you place a single order of at least $2.25 wholesale, you'll get 1 free pack of 5 reusable Mary Kay makeup remover rounds while supplies last.
I love those.
So get that order in. You'll be glad you did. Now, these are things that we've talked about before, but I think it's important to just remind you, okay? The Clearproof Ghost set is retiring. True Original Cologne Spray, retiring. The colors, here are your colors that are retiring out of the unlimited lip gloss, so don't freak out. Chocolate Nude, Evening Berry, Soft Nude, and Copper Aura. Okay. For me, I like Evening Berry quite a bit, but I can replace it with something else. Okay. Supreme Hydrating Lipstick in these colors: Coral Confetti, Fuchsia Dream, Berry Raspberry, and Think of Pink. Liquid eyeshadows, we gave you kind of the heads up of that, really. Those, complete retirement. Waterproof Lash Love, complete retirement. The eye sponges reduced global demand over the last few years because they're using non-Fisher Price tools. Because we're using a brush set, right?
All right.
The Refine, that's not true. Microdermabrasion Plus set samples phase out. Lip gloss samples phase outs, and hydrating lipstick samples complete phase out of those shades that they're discontinuing. Okay.
They're all shades of lip gloss, right?
All shades of lip gloss. So that would be my heads up. Not that I'm a big fan of Section 2, my friends, but there you go. But what I do love is this slide right here. If you've got somebody that is in love with Very Raspberry, have them try Raspberry Isopoetic Pink. If you have somebody that's all over the place loving Chocolate Nude, have them try Tawny Nude in the gloss or Downtown Brown in the lipstick. I love the shade replacement suggestion chart that's here.
Very helpful.
Yeah.
Anytime that something gets changed up, when they can suggest for us,
Mhm.
that gives me less time to panic. It's just like, here's a solution. Here we go. Let's try.
And those are actually good suggestions.
Oh, I agree.
Sometimes they haven't been always, but these are actually really good ones.
I love the Berry Delight option. I do like Berry Delight quite a bit.
Mhm.
And that's a good suggestion for Fuchsia Dream. So yeah, lots of good suggestions there. Now, you already know these. Clinical Solutions Retinol. Woo! Woo! Concealers, yay! There is a concealer chart. If you're concerned about where things go or where things are, there is a multi-benefit concealer. Actually, it's a whole chart. So if you're on whatever your foundation shade is, here's the suggestion for you for your concealer. So like if I'm an Ivory N140, I believe it shows me as a light 2. So not quite Casper. Close.
Which is surprising, right, Dan?
Right. Yeah, I always feel like that, but that's okay. Light peach for those of us that are on the ivory side and beige side, and deep peach if you're on the darker beige and into the bronze side for your under eye corrector. Fabulous, fabulous products. You can use that same, it's the concealer brush that's used back when we had cream eyeshadows and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So your palettes, don't forget, those are still showing up, I believe. And what a great pairing you can make with those for holiday gifts. Lip balms, beautiful. Our gel cream blushes, not brushes, blushes. And I do think we are out of
the oil,
but
Oh, wow.
the fragrance itself, a lovely, lovely gift. And it really, like, you hold it up next to like a Chanel bottle. It looks really very similar. And my friends, the socks are out.
Yes, they are.
So I'm going to talk to you about this in a couple minutes because I have
okay
for you. It's going to be okay. And then we already talked about those product phase outs, but in diving into digital, I'm going to fly through this because Phyllis, you know what to do.
Yeah, I do.
I see you. Okay, this is important to check out. The new.
Oh, okay.
This is for spring. It's a funky date.
Oh.
Because they were doing the first of the month through the first of the month, and I thought,
right.
Hey, awesome. And now they shifted it for a second for spring.
Spring.
Honestly,
okay.
I bet you it's because of all the other rollouts that are happening. They want to get this over with.
Right.
Before they launch stuff in December. Because that's the big day that comes up soon. So November 10th, so next week, next Monday through December 11th, that's going to be a chance to enroll your people in the spring catalogs. Okay. And even if you enroll one person,
right,
you get to order early or just be a star because that would take care of it too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's talk about upcoming events because these are important things that are available to you because you're here with me. Okay. On Wednesdays, Janice Trude invites us into her Zoom for virtual skincare classes and whatnot. And so this week, it's all about skincare, charcoal mask, microdermabrasion, free product giveaways. And so if you have guests on, because I've paid to be on it, you guys get to jump on. And there's the Zoom ID and the Mary Kay or the password to get on there. That's every single Wednesday. There's something. Now, there's only one Wednesday a month that it's for consultants only, and it specifies. So this is one, though, for guests. So you can line people up for that for Wednesday the 5th. Okay. On Thursday the 6th, you have a live sharing event where they give away 7 free e-starts. 7 free e-starts. Get out. No, I will not. No, I will not get out. Okay. And that same time, it's just on Thursday. Okay. The following Wednesday, this is all about your eyes. Ooh. And you've got Janice, Jackie, and Amanda talking about all the exclusive training that we can get here for, it's going to be so great. It's going to show you how to use them and how to blend. This is a guest event.
Okay.
Again, and she keeps it really tight, you guys. She does not go.
She does.
And so, take advantage of this as an opportunity for you. Wednesday again on the 12th. And they've got Kate Spade and Michael Kors giveaways.
Are you going to put these flyers on the Miracles page?
I will.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Then on Thursday the 13th, we got Kristen Sharp.
Oh,
And if ever there was somebody I think Kristen, even though she's like, what is she, early 40s, late 30s,
Yeah.
she's still in that generation of bringing in the young people. So if you know of any young people that want to get some info here, I mean, you got Janice and you've got Kristen, who are both very different, very dynamic in their own right, but very different personalities, and where they are on the disc is different. But again, invite people to these, because if you've got goals, if you're not inviting, you'll get a no every time. But if you invite, you might get a yes. Who knows, right? Then if you hit 300 by the 15th, you will get to hear from Kim Bessie, who's a $1 Million Senior Sales Director, on Tuesday, November 18th at 6 o'clock Pacific time. And there'll be a Zoom number that goes along with that for you. But that's for you to get extra training and tips. Then this one
wow.
is consultants only on Wednesday the 19th. And there'll be lots of giveaways here too. It's going to be your top 10 last minute holiday prep ideas to send you off to have a successful Halloween season, holiday season. It's going to be great. This is for consultants only. Okay. Then we've got the 20th, a live sharing event. And that's going to be awesome sauce. Same deal, 7 free e-starts.
Wow.
Then this will be on November 22nd. This is available. You don't have to be new to do this, but it would be, if you've got someone new, this would be something great for you to jump on with them. And this is going to be, it's almost every Saturday, but with the holidays coming around, it's going to bounce around a little bit. And what we've got is tech training on the 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. That's your Zoom ID, and this will be posted as well. Johnny Oliveira is going to be your sales director who will be training you on this, and it's going to be super fun. And, you'll get some learning on it, about an hour. He's very good, and he knows lots and lots about tech stuff.
This one's not through Janice, just
No, that one's not through Janice. That one's through me.
okay.
And then Monday the 24th, because it's Thanksgiving week there, they've shifted some stuff around. You've got a sharing event on the Monday night, which I know kind of messes with us a little bit, but I think what that night would be, all of us getting guests on.
Yeah.
Instead of a normal Monday meeting, we're gonna fill up the Zoom with our people.
Yeah.
Okay, so just plan for that for the 24th. We'll be pseudo dark, but we'll be over on Janice's Zoom. Okay.
Yes.
And so now we're going to stop the share. Stop share. And we're going to talk about time. Trish, would you like to talk a little bit about time, my friend?
Yes.
Because we have time.
I will say that, we all are learning about time management on a continuous basis, right?
Yes.
It's a continuous learning curve, all that stuff. But I just want to encourage you guys, whether you're watching live like Phyllis is or watching replay, to pick a couple things, because you can't do everything, every system that everybody tells you about. And at the very least, Mary Kay 101 is what? What's our Mary Kay 101 thing to do at night before you go to sleep for your time management? Who knows?
6 most important things list.
And you know what? We know that. And sometimes I'm better at it than others. But the times I do it, I sleep better. I feel better in the morning. I get more done the next day. And I don't feel as scattered in my brain. So if you guys haven't done that before, I like to use a notebook for mine, not just like a scrap of paper, because then I just can take it downstairs with me in the morning and stuff. But I just do my 6. And sometimes you feel like you have 66, but if you just list the 6 that are truly the most important, you'll have that sense of win and accomplishment. And you can call or text Danny and say, hey, I did my 6 list. And she'll be like doing cartwheels for you in her driveway. And you might want to see that. And so
Not on a Thursday.
Yeah, it's the number one thing to do, is to do that list. The other thing we were going to talk about a little bit tonight for time management is a booking, like some kind of booking thing. So we pulled out, well, I pulled out with Danny's approval, this booking plan thing. And
Oh, yeah.
and she can send you this. It looks like this on the cover. You can print it out in color if you want. But it's a power booking plan. So it's like the 21-day thing. And all those scripts are in on these pages. It has all the scripts, just like Danny was showing there. It has a little charts for you to do it, because here's the thing. We all have to learn to take the emotion out of the effort, not of the work that we do, but of the effort, because it's only our job to offer. And if you've had a challenge in the past, like I used to have, of, "Oh, I don't want to ask anybody. I don't want to ask anybody." You know, depending on how you were raised, that was not the thing to do. If you were raised in the world I was. And so I had to change it in my brain. And now I think of it every day as offering. I'm not asking anybody anything. I'm offering a fabulous product to where their skin can look much younger than it is, or stay young. I'm offering that. If they don't want it, I don't even have to feel bad about it or sad. I'm just like, oh man, they're going to miss out. That changed my whole trajectory of how I felt about talking to people. So if that helps you, I'm offering something. I'm not asking you anything. I'm offering. You can take it or leave it. It's okay. But these little first day, fourth day, seventh day, this is an incredible tracking system that if you just put your shield on, when you get up in the morning, your shield of protection of your heart, right?
Mhm.
And you just make the calls, like almost pretending like you work for somebody else. And I think I've shared with you guys before that I've done that before in my mind. Told myself I worked for my national at the time, which was Pat Fortenberry, pretending I worked for her. And if
Oh,
she
wow.
told me I had to make 20 calls, what would you do? You just make the 20 calls because you wanted a job, right?
Yep.
You wouldn't get as emotional about it. Like, no waitress I've ever seen has gotten upset when she said, "Would you like dessert?" And we say no.
Right.
I might be upset to say no to that, but she's never feeling bad. And so we have to just think of it that way. And so this, Danny has this. She can send it to you, or it's probably already on your group somewhere, Dan.
Yeah, I can resend it though.
And if not, I'll send it to you because I had it right at my fingertips today. But this helps so much. And if you do this, the person who started this, amazing. So tracking can help with time management is kind of what we're saying right now, right? Track your 6 most important things, this 21-day booking challenge, and then track anything else that you want to grow. You know, I've been tracking my adoptive grandparents, right? We've been tracking,
Yeah,
we track to be a star. And I love how the company, when you open up InTouch, if you let it, it will say how much you have left to do star. And I love looking at that every time it clicks down a little. And if they didn't put that there, I wouldn't pay as much attention. So I love it there. So tracking can save time. Also, we're in the season of fall. Just another time saver is meal planning.
Mhm.
Yes.
Whether you live at home by yourself, or you live with 10 people. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's all the same. And Danny has some of the best recipes in case you guys ever need them. She shared with some of the best recipes with me for crock pot type things or other things that are really time saving. Things you can make ahead and divide them up. Like she has a really good protein one for in the morning. And you can make like 5 or 6 at once. And the time that you save is incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. And I mean, crock pot, Instapot, whatever kind of thing you like to do. Even if you made a sandwich the night before, you all of a sudden have so much more time the next day. It's interesting how that works somehow in our brains.
Yeah.
And then there was one more time thing I wanted to mention, Dan, and I think I just lost it.
Do you want me to pull up a weekly plan sheet?
Yes, thank you. That was the one I printed out. It's sitting right on my computer.
Well, we're going to show you a couple different ones. This would be a Danny McCracken weekly plan sheet in 2009.
Dang, Dan.
That was my life. So where can I work my business, you guys?
Sunday
Mondays and a couple of
Yeah.
right.
Wow. On the meeting night.
Yeah.
Wow,
Meeting
Dan.
night.
Meeting night was basically my night
Yeah, I could see that.
for sure.
Dang.
It was a little crazy. I'm not going to lie.
Don't you wonder now, Dan, how you even got anything done back then?
No.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Here's what I can tell you. When you're looking at something like this, there are two ways you can think of it. You can think of it as, oh my gosh, I can't do any Mary Kay.
Mhm.
which is how my brain worked for a really long time. What I changed it to was, okay, I can bring guests to the meeting, or like I can book up a Sunday and have a couple different things going on here. So this is the part that, had Danny known about the magic that was, all the things we have now, this would be not that one. This one. Are you guys seeing the right one?
That would be what you, yeah.
This, shop my party, sofa socials, hybrid parties, a facial. You can stick a facial in there. I mean, all of a sudden, because we have all of these things at our fingertips, if my schedule was still crazy like this, I could still have 3 parties a week and or a facial in there. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So basically, for those of us that don't have that crazy of a work schedule, us getting appointments in should be not a big deal, right? And for me, this is a huge visual slap upside the head, because when we don't have a bunch of stuff there looking at us, places that we have to be, then we have sometimes plot twists that come our way, and we allow ourselves to be thwarted. All of a sudden, oh my gosh, I've got to go do this right now because such and such happened, or I've got to go take a car to the dealership which was a different situation, but you know what I mean. It's like all of a sudden like crazy time. I've got to go empty the dishwasher. Oh, I've got to go fold laundry or whatever. Because Danny's bad about folding laundry, but that's an entirely different conversation. But when we have room to be not busy, I think sometimes we're not busy. Instead of scheduling the specific times that you're going to make the booking phone calls, that you're going to call the hostesses to follow up, that you're going to call people that you want on your team and invite them to all these different events that are coming up. Okay. Does that help?
Yes.
Because you know what happens, Dan, if I don't have some kind of, the weekly plan sheet is my favorite because it can help you identify immediately if you can do the thing or not for somebody else. But I find myself, and maybe it's just me, but I run out of time in the day. So I do all the other stuff, which maybe is not IPAs, income producing activities. And then all of a sudden it's like 8 o'clock and I'm like, oh, I should have done this earlier today. So it's really shifting some of that stuff around. And it does take a little practice, I will say. And if you guys suffer, if you suffer from what I used to suffer with called yesitis, it's a real thing. Like if anybody walking down the street said, Trish, can you do me a favor? I'd say, sure. Sure. What do you need? What do you need? And we've all done that as women. Like that's part of who we're trained to be.
Exactly.
But I was really not doing the best for myself or my family in the big run, in the overtime thing, And so if you struggle with yesitis, here's one thing that I can tell you that worked for me is now, and even my immediate family knows this is what's coming. If somebody says, can you do me a favor or can you do something for me? I immediately say now without even thinking about it, I don't know. What is it? Or if that feels rude to you, you can say, I'm not sure. What is it? Because it gives me time to think about it for a minute. And I was really struggling with it. And somehow I got this little message one day. I'm sure it was just a little note from God saying, if you say yes to everything like you do, you're going to have somebody call you one day that says, Trish, can you do something for me? And I say yes. And they're going to say, oh, I'm so glad you said yes. I know we haven't talked since high school, but I'm so glad you said yes because I have 10 kids now and I'm going to be in Hawaii for a week. So I'm so glad that you can come over and stay with them. And, I trusted you way back all those years ago. I'm sure I can trust you now. And, the twin toddlers, they're getting over their diarrhea bouts and, and the snake that the has to feed, you have to feed it at live mouse every day. And it's not bad. And all these things about all these kids, and I love kids, but all these kids, well, I saw that visual, and then she's sitting on a beach in Hawaii. And I learned to say, oh my gosh, I had to do my hand on my heart. Oh my gosh, Phyllis, I'm so glad that you thought of me for doing that. And immediately I have to say, I can't do it this time, but I can't wait to see your pictures. I gotta go. Bye. Like I have to get off quick because, I can't change my mind about it. But so if you suffer with yes-itis, you can think about that example too.
That's a good one.
Trish taught me that.
I
She
don't know.
taught me that. What do you need?
What is it? I'm not sure. What is it? Because, I don't want to sound rude. I'm not sure. What is it? I don't know. Because in my mind, for me to not feel rude, Dan, I would think, well, if they ask me how to fix a car, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I have to make sure that, one, I'm qualified to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Which, usually it's not anything like that. But
Right.
still, it gave my brain permission to say, I don't know. What is it?
Right. Right.
I'm not sure. What is it? And
Let's
you
see.
hand on your heart. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Thank you so much for thinking I could handle that.
Channel our inner Rebecca.
I'm not your girl this time. I'm not your girl this time, but I cannot wait to see those pictures and have a pina colada for me. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you hurry and get off the phone.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
But it's all stuff that, like, especially Phyllis, because you've been around for a minute, And I think the busy people, when we're the busiest, that's when we can get the most done in our Mary Kay.
Yes.
And I know that to be true for me. I know that to be true for Trish. I know that to be true for you. And so it's kind of like, okay, that weekly plan sheet. Yeah, I mean, we've got our phones that can put the calendar and color code it and everything. But I'm telling you, I did that weekly plan sheet on Canva. I just put a weekly plan sheet in there and dragged all of the color coding where it needs to go. It takes no time to set that up for each week.
I love it.
And you could just add pages and then print it and stick it on your fridge. But I think it's helpful because if everybody, we tend to, now that Ainsley's home, like we kind of talk through not just the week itself, but then it turns into what's individually coming up tomorrow. What's everybody got tomorrow? And that way it kind of helps get everybody's ducks in a row. And if I've got Mary Kay stuff, if I've got Oboe stuff, whatever the stuff, I mean, everybody knows about it. Like I know where Jeff's going to be. I know where Ainsley's got to go. And, it's very, very helpful. And I think that for us, the two biggest pieces in teaching a new consultant anything about this whole thing is making the 6 most important list.
Yeah.
And then a weekly plan sheet, non-negotiable. Rebecca has told me when she was, working her business, she never did not do a 6 list. Like I remember one time thinking, well, she's got to sometimes skip it. Nope, she does not. She never did. And she probably still does it, just not Mary Kay stuff, because it's a condition. We're conditioning ourselves. It's good habits. It's the mental bath, right?
Yeah.
It's the stuff we're supposed to be doing. And then as far as those scripts go, I feel like the scripts are the greatest thing in the whole wide world because they're your safety net. They're your life support, not life support, your life preserver. Because you just grab onto that. It's like your Linus blanket. When you don't know what to say, read the words. Read the words.
And they're classic. They're classic. It's not anything, strange. It's just things that work.
Right.
Yeah. So what questions can we answer for you, Phyllis?
I don't have any at the moment. I was just asking you to, make sure to put those flyers out because of a lot of people that are my customers, or I'm meeting new people at the stadium as well. It's just easy for me to text them, and then we just go back and forth like that. So I really would love to get some guests on those events on the Zooms.
I think it would be a really good thing.
Yeah.
And then
I just picked up a lady on, a young lady. She's on one of the women's groups on Facebook. It's called the Vegas Baddies Boulevard or whatever. And I just happened to be scrolling through, and all of a sudden I see a picture of the Mint Bliss lotion. Does anyone sell Mary Kay?
Why, yes.
Okay.
Well, yes, they do.
So
that's good. I think with the changes that are coming in this on our e-commerce thing, I
Yes.
think it's going to be more important than ever for all consultants to be a star, because when you're a star, your name rotates in that search more often
Right.
than not.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
I think everybody's going to pick up more business from that.
I think
I
so.
really do.
Yes.
I think so too. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I have a little some
Show us, Dan.
because I'm teaching at this thingamadoodle this weekend, and I want to show you a couple different things here. If you want to use our Canva template, there's a QR code for you to do that. So if you're watching this on the replay or you're sitting there looking at it, you can, go ahead and take it there. The gnome beards, if you're looking to purchase any of those, the link straight up to the beards page is there. And then here are fuzzy sock substitution options. There's one of them is like unisex, but it definitely looks more like guy socks. And then you've got the one that's a little more calming looking, like lady socks, and they're fuzzy and they're like roughly a little over $1 a pair, but they come in bulk. So it's not, going to replace the ones that came for free with our Mint Bliss guys, but it's definitely something that you can use. And again, you guys can be creative. It doesn't have to be, they don't have to be gnomes. Like if you want to just straight up, call it angel gifting or call it adopt a grandparent, you can do that and package it another way.
Mhm.
You can easily do that. And I'll still love you. It's true. I will. And they're just going to be happy to get gifts, right?
Uh-huh.
But I really do think that if you can, utilize those tools, that'll help you for other gifts as well, because, the simplicity and the duplicatable of things, like Trish and I were talking this morning about, we've got the snowmen, we've got the spa girls, all these different things. We've got those pennants that we've shown you guys lots and lots of times.
Oh, cute.
You can wrap, that's super easy and cute and people love it. And
The pennants, I think people, those are still so fresh. Nobody has anything like that. So the thing I like about the pennants, you could put plain black or white wrapping paper. That's what I did with a lot of them.
Yep, me too.
Plain black or white. And then you put one band of something sparkly with one pennant. It looks like $1 million.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, people are like, that is so cool. And
and really at this point in time, it's a really great opportunity for you to ask anytime when somebody's purchasing something, do you have your Christmas shopping started yet?
Mm-hmm.
Who do we need to shop for? And we're kind of segueing really quick into Pink Friday stuff, because I think it's important to plan for it, because it is 3 weeks from Friday, unless you're going to do it ahead of time, because there are some people that suggest you do your pink weekend the weekend before Thanksgiving.
I kind of like that idea.
I don't hate that idea.
Because people's attention isn't divided between 47,000 companies.
Correct. And so, but either way, if you're going to do it that way, great. Have your options on what kind of discounts are you going to give.
Right.
And I want to really caution you to not over discount, because you still want to make sure that you're making some profit, right?
Right.
That's why if you're going to offer 30%, my suggestion is that you don't, if it ends up being a CDS order, they pay for shipping.
Yes.
Okay. The other thing that I would suggest is that it is never more than 30% that you offer, because you will lose money if the order is a smaller sized order.
Right.
Because you still have shipping that you have to contend with.
Right.
And sales tax on the retail, right?
Yes.
So that's just some food for thought. I have a sliding scale. I've done it a couple different ways, where like maybe the whole day is 1% percentage. Last year, I think this way, we're at 1% on Friday, 25% on Saturday, and then 20% on Sunday.
Yes.
And then you could leave it through Monday. That's an option. I've done it also where I do 30% in a block of time on Friday, 25 for a block of time on later in the day on Friday, and then 20 at the later part of the day.
Right.
Then I leave it at 20 for Small Business Saturday.
Yeah.
And then what you can do for Cyber Monday, you could come up with something like buy one, get one half off on skincare. Like have a specific
Okay.
that you're throwing out there on Cyber Monday. It's kind of up to you, because if you wanted, you could do your own version of that weekend, the entire weekend before. You could do the Friday, Saturday, Monday, because this is America, friends.
Mhm.
And you can do it however you want. But the important part is to make sure that you're getting the communication out now with
Yes.
your date that you pick,
Mhm.
Yeah.
because I think that's invaluable. And an adopt a grandparent is a great add-on to
Yeah.
anything that you're doing right now.
Mhm.
And, again, the template's there that you can change up if you need to change up what comes with it. If you just need to just remake a flyer without the gnome on it, have at it. There's lots of flyers floating around. And what
And I
else?
would say too that, which I don't know if I have one right next to me, but I've done the hand cream before with gloves, kind of the same
Oh
way.
yes. Yes.
And that's just
yeah.
as easy. It's something off that you can offer as well. You just have to price adjust a little bit for that, because it's not the same price as Mint Bliss. So you want to just take that into a.
And you can also still shove a lip balm up in the glove.
Right. Oh.
It kind of looks like it's flipping you the bird, though, so you got to be careful. Or I would be the index finger that you do it with, pointing at you like ET. But yeah, so that's basically what you're looking at here, because you've got plenty of time to do it. You just got to make sure that this week is the week that you are getting the word out. Save the date, save the time, be on the lookout. And anytime somebody makes a purchase, don't upsell them right now. Because
Right.
I'm going to tell you right now, I've got customers that I will not hear from
Yes.
until then,
Mhm.
because they know it's coming. And here's what you could do, though. If they book with you, you'll give them 30% off.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, what can you offer them? What WIIFM, what's in it for them?
Mhm.
You'll give them 30% off their order right now if they book a party with you.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, think about how you could do it that's rewarding them. You could pay full price right now. Or if you will book a party for me to be held either now or in the first 2 weeks of December, I'll give you 30% off today.
And gosh, done with, our friend Patty does these 5 and 5 things that can count for a party.
Yep.
Where you just get people on Zoom or FaceTime or Messenger, however you want to get them together,
Yeah.
virtually or in person.
5
and she just
products.
goes over her 5 favorite products for holiday gift giving, and that's it. And it's like a 15-minute party.
Yep.
Like I should be doing 3 of those a day. Like,
yeah,
you could do 10 of those a day. Oh my gosh! Like, really, think about it. It's 15 minutes.
Yeah. Can you get a few friends to jump on FaceTime for 15 minutes?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. Think about how you can help her at the same time, help your business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just glanced, and they do have winter gloves kind of in bulk on Amazon that
Cool.
I haven't purchased any yet there. I used to get mine at Target, but the ones I used to get for $1 are now $6. So I'll, on Amazon they have some that you can get like, right now they have a special on 16 pairs for $17.99. That's pretty good.
That's pretty great.
Mm-hmm. So just, look at the ratings. I always do that, but those are easy and quick to make too.
Yeah, they really are. And so that's basically your challenge for this week, is to get your weekly plan sheet done. Start working on that 6 list, like force it to happen. And, utilizing that 21-day challenge is great too, because it's really going to save you time, because you've got a script right in front of you. And get the Pink Friday word out.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounds like I've just given you a 6 list right there of everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's still going to be on My Customers, but did you guys know that on the My Customers app, there's a 6 most important things list on there?
I did.
Excuse me. Yes.
It's so cute
Yeah.
because they're little bubble shapes. And when you do it, it makes it go away. And then when you do all of them, little diamonds fall down in the sky.
I love it.
Mhm.
Little diamonds.
Something
It's
like
so
that.
great. It's so great. All right, my friends.
Okay. We're ready. We're ready for the challenge, Dan.
It's
Thanks.
time for $1 million week to happen, friends. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'll get all those flyers for Janice True posted in Miracles, and we'll
Thank you.
have lots of fun. You're welcome. Have a great night, you guys.
Have a great
Thank
week.
you
Bye,
so
guys.
much.
Bye.
Bye.